lost its power, it's still God's inherent word. From cover to cover, it's still the bestseller of any book in this world. Written down in those pages are the answers for the nations, and the truth to guide their path. Whatever they decide, they will hear God's word will stand. I think it may stand, but the book in my hand still test time. It's weathered the storm, lost by first storm, hurricanes of every
Am I on?
You're on.
Sounds like I'm on. All right.
All right.
Have a seat. Stay a while. Oh, we have fun traveling. It's a good thing we get along with each other well.
After 51 years, we better get along.
Yep. Yep. Moses led God's children 40 years he led them through
somebody before. I was raised in a Nazarene parsonage, and my dad was a singer. And that song that we just finished, my dad and I used to sing as a duet quite a while ago. And my mother did readings. Now, my mom had them all memorized. This is one that she memorized when she was 80 years old, by the way. I can't memorize this one no matter how hard I try, so I'm going to have to read it. I apologize for that. I'm not as good as my mother. However, this is a story about Moses that we just finished singing about. Moses, the great Hebrew lawgiver, was 80 years old before he started going places and doing things. It took him 80 years to get ready. Okay, I don't think any of us have any excuses now, right? Moses did not even get on the back pages of the Egyptian newspapers till he was 80 years old. He went on to the extra editions after that. If Moses had retired at 79, we'd never have heard of him. If Moses had retired to a checkerboard on the grocery store or to pitching horseshoes up the alley and talking about the winter of 54, he would have become the 17th mummy on the 39th row in the green pickle jar. Well, imagine Moses living today amidst the din of the high school orations on the age of the young man and the oldster idea that you're going downhill at 30. Imagine Moses living on borrowed time when he becomes the leader of the Israelite host. I can see his scandalized friends gathered around him. Moses, what is this we hear? You're going to lead the Israelites to the promised land? Why, Moses, you're an old man. Why don't you act like an old man? You're liable to drop off at any minute. Here's a pair of slippers and keep out of the night air. It's so hard on old folks, you know. I think I would hear Moses say, no, I'm just beginning to see what to do. Watch things happen from now on. Children of Israel, forward, march. I see Moses at 80, starting for the wilderness so fast the others can hardly keep up. Moses in 85. And busier and more enthusiastic than ever. The people say, isn't Moses dead? No? Well, he ought to be dead. He's old enough. They appoint a committee to bury Moses. You cannot do anything in America without a committee. The committee gets out the invitations, makes all the arrangements for a gorgeous funeral next Thursday. They get ready for the resolutions of respect, whereas, resolved. Then I see the committee waiting on Moses. That's what a committee does. It waits on something or other. The committee goes to General Moses' private office. It's his busy day. They have to stand in line and wait their turn. Then they get up to Moses' desk. The great prophet says, boys, what is it that, cut it short, I'm busy. The committee begins to weep. Oh, General Moses, you are a very old man. You are 85 years old and full of honors. We are the committee duly authorized to give you a gorgeous burial. The funeral is to be next Thursday. Kindly die. I see Moses look over his appointments. Next Thursday? Why, boys, every hour is booked. Next Thursday, I simply cannot attend my funeral next Thursday. They cannot bury Moses. He cannot attend. You cannot bury anybody until he consents. It is bad manners. The committee is mortified, for all the invitations are out. But the committee waits. Moses is 86. The committee phones over. Moses, can you attend next Thursday? And Moses says, no, boys, you'll just have to hold that funeral till I can get this work pushed off so I can attend it. I haven't even time to think about getting old. Well, the committee waits. Moses is 90 and pushing more than ever. He is doing 10 men's work, and his friends all say he is killing himself. But he makes the committee wait. Moses is 95 and burning the candle at both ends. He's 100, and the committee dies. Moses goes right on shouting, onward. He's 110. He is 120. Even then I read, his eye was not dim, nor his natural forces abated. He had not time to stop and abate, so God buried him. The committee was dead. Friends, this is not irreverence. It is joyful reverence. It is the message to all of us to go on to greater things and get so enthused and absorbed in our going that will fool the committee. About 5,000 years ago, old Noah built the ark. For God had said it's going to rain. The sky was getting dark. The animals had passed inside. The scoffers standing round asked Noah if he thought he'd sail that vessel on dry ground. Old Noah pulled the gangplank in, and God did shut the door. The sky grew black, the lightning flashed, the thunder loud did roar. My, didn't it rain? My, didn't it rain? It poured for 40 days and nights. The water covered the mountain heights. My, didn't it rain? My, didn't it rain? The ark had sailed clear out of sight. My, didn't it rain? When Moses went at God's command to call on Pharaoh, the king of Egypt said, I'll never let the people go. To hold a harem, scarem camp out in the wilderness, to propagate their doctrine of a so-called holiness. But Moses said to Aaron, let us magnify our God. He stepped out on the riverbank and raised aloft his rod. Oh, my, didn't it rain? My, didn't it rain? The locust frogs and lice and flies came tumbling out of the blackened skies. My, didn't it rain? My, didn't it rain? It made old Pharaoh bat his eyes. My, didn't it rain? When Ahab reigned in Israel back in the long ago, the drought was on, they had no rain for 40 months or so. Ahab went to eat and drink, Elijah went to pray. His servant said, there is no use, don't fool your time away. But soon a small cloud was seen in less than half an hour. Said Elijah, get your parasols, we're going to have a shower. Oh, my, didn't it rain? My, didn't it rain? The sky grew black, the storm it broke. Old Ahab found it was not a joke. My, didn't it rain? My, didn't it rain? He took no coke, so he got soaked. My, didn't it rain? The time had come when Jesus must return back home to heaven. He walked up to old Bethany with his beloved to live. He said, if I go back to heaven, I'll send the Holy Ghost. So tarry in an upper room and don't Yes, a name I highly treasure. What? Announcements. Oh. Announcements. What I need to tell you is back there is a table. There are 3 of my CDs. There's one of my sister. My sister was pianist for, I don't even know how many years, several years. She was one of the pianists for Pasadena First Church. She was heavily involved in their music ministry. And she retired as Pasadena First Church's accountant at the age of 80. She didn't take Moses seriously, I guess. And she now is a pianist at Escondido Church of the Nazarene in California. And she and the organist made a CD, and it's back there. There are specials. There are some Spanish language things. Now, when we go to California, we normally go to churches that have more than one language. So I thought that Mario and his wife would appreciate having some of our Spanish stuff out. So even though we don't normally do that in the Midwest, we did it for you guys. So there is some Spanish things back there. And we are going to do a duet right now that we have done several times. It's one of our favorite songs.
Yes. But I have one more announcement.
Yes.
Hope before she does that.
Yeah, I'm not sure why we're getting that feedback.
I don't either.
It's fine before.
Okay. All right. Anyway, announcement. I understand you guys meet on Wednesday nights. Wednesday night, we are going to do a planning meeting to figure out, do some brainstorming, figure out how we can get this church, this congregation, to heading the right direction and fill this place up. So get the wheels churning, and might have to get some dust off or some rust off or whatever. But that's our plan for Wednesday night. So be here 7 o'clock, and bring all your plans and ideas, and we're going to see if we can't get this thing headed forward. And so, all right, we'll try it again without the squawks, hopefully.
Okay. Very good.
That's kind of strange to make sure.
I've learned to know a name I highly treasure. Oh, how it stirs my spirit through and through. Oh, precious name beyond degree or measure. My heart is stirred whene'er I think of you. My heart is stirred whene'er I think of Jesus, that blessed name which sets the captive free, the only name through which I find salvation. No name on earth has meant so much to me. That name brings gladness to a soul in sorrow. It makes life's shadows and its clouds depart. Brings strength in weakness for today, tomorrow. That name brings healing to an aching heart. My heart is stirred whene'er I think of Jesus, that blessed name which sets the captive free, the only name
Jehoshaphat was king in Jerusalem a long, long time ago, when the children of Judah all worshiped the Lord from the high on down to the low. Now, Judah was a wealthy kingdom, and everybody's children were fed because Jehoshaphat studied the word of the Lord, and he did everything that it said. But out of the east came an army one day after Jehoshaphat's gold. They were marching right straight to Jerusalem. Jehoshaphat soon was told. So he called all the people together, and everybody fasted and prayed. The Lord God answered the people and said, "There's no need for you to be afraid, for the battle is mine tomorrow. It's not yours, and it's not the king's, and all you got to do is just stand and watch to see the salvation I'll bring. Just believe that what I told you is exactly what I'm going to do, and go out tomorrow and against them now, because the Lord is going to fight for you." Great jumping Jehoshaphat. Well, the army rose early next morning, and they marched on out with the king. Jehoshaphat chose some singers, and he told those singers to sing. Well, they praised the beauty of holiness instead of shouting out a battle cry, and all the way down to the enemy's camp, they sang to the Lord on high. Can you believe this? What a battle plan. And they were singing, "Praise ye the Lord, his mercy endures forever and ever. Praise ye the Lord, his mercy endures forever and ever. Praise ye the Lord, his mercy endures forever and ever. Praise ye the Lord our God, his mercy will never end." Well, the Lord God had set up an ambush. He got the enemy all turned around, and they started in killing each other until they all lay dead on the ground. The riches and the jewels that they left behind, it took them 3 whole days to haul, and the children of Judah all praised the Lord because he'd saved them one and all. If the parallel's not real obvious, I'm going to spell it right out for you. When you see trouble coming to rip you off, here's all that you need to do.